Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is our ninth session related to Python, and today we are going to see how to take input from a user. So this is basically an add-on exercise or add-on session where we are going to learn these tactics. Okay, so open your Python ideally, and today's our agenda is how to take input from user. So in example 1, we are going to see how to take string input from a user. So I am declaring a variable, and within that I am going to use input and then the message. Okay. So whatever string we are now going to mention here, that will get saved in the variable n. Okay. So let me write something like hello world. So this is my string. Okay. Now if you print the variable n, then we should get the output as hello world. Okay. So see, it is coming as hello world. Now in example 2, we will see how to take integer number unit from user. So to take integer number unit, we need to mention int. Okay, so int is the short form of integer. And within that, again, we are going to mention the same thing, input. And then you can mention your message. For an example, here I am asking the age of the user. Okay. Now, if I hit the enter button, this is the message that is going to display to the user. Okay. So let me mention anything. So I am putting the number as 35. Now, if I want to print like this way, 60 minus n, n means what? The value of n is 35. Okay. So we are getting the output of 25. So if you do a summation of 35 and 25, you will get 60. So first one, how to take the string input from a user, and the second one, how to take an integer input from the user. Okay, now let me show you one another thing. Suppose A is a variable and I am using the input function here to take the input from the user. So basically here I am not taking any integer input from the user. I am basically taking a string input from the user. Okay. And now we are going to see, after taking the string input, how we can convert that string into a integer. Okay. So let me just write a message here. Please enter digits. Okay. So I am writing something like that in 20, 30. Always remember, in input, it will always in string. We need to change it manually into integer if required. So basically what I am trying to say, this is the input which we got from a user. Although the inputs are in digit, but this is a string value. Python will consider this as a string. Why? Because we have used only the input. We have not used this int. Okay. Now, how we will convert this string value into an integer value now? So first of all, what we are going to do, we will define a list. Okay, so I am defining a list one, a dot split. M is first this variable. Okay, so a dot split. I am splitting on the basis of gap. Okay, on the basis of gap or space. So I am hitting enter. Now if I print list one, it should come 10, 20, and 30. This one is blank because of this thing. Okay, now what we will do, we will change the list one from string to integer. So now from this user input, first of all, we have created or defined a list. Okay, now we will change this list from string to integer. How we will do that? So we will mention list one. This is the index position. Okay, int list one. Okay, so if you remember in our earlier session, we have mentioned the index position is 0. This is 1. This is 2. And this is 3. So basically what we are doing, we are now changing this value from a string to integer by using this int. Okay, so hit enter. Okay, so for this one, it is coming as error because here there is no value. Okay, so let me try with the index position 1. So we'll write the same thing. List 1 equals to int list 1. If you hit enter, now see it got converted from a string which is 10 to a integer now. Similarly for list 2 also you can do the same thing. Index position 2 equals to int index position 2. Okay, so this also got converted now. Now we will convert this 30 from a string to integer. So we will use the index position as 3. Okay, hit enter. So in today's class, first of all, we have defined or we have discussed how to take the input from the user. In first example, we have explained how to take the string input from a user. In the second example, we have discussed how to take integer input from the user. And in the third one, we have actually discussed if we take the string value also from the user, how we can convert that string value into a integer value. Okay, so that is the end of today's class. I hope that you have enjoyed the class today. In our next session, we are going to discuss our chapter 4, that is control loops for us. Till then, happy weekend and happy learning.